What is the history of Chinese studying in the US?
What happened during this period? The initial study abroad was like this, with a very awkward ending.
Then there was another node.
China joined the World Trade Organization.
In 2001, after that, there was a significant change.
Chinese study abroad agencies sprang up.
It can be said that at that time. China's reform and opening up had been going on for over, which can be said to be quite effective.
At that time, studying abroad presented a feature.
It was for gold plating. The more developed the economy, the more children had to study abroad. At that time, overseas returnees were very popular. Before that, you had to rely on public funding or scholarships, not to mention whether you were good or not, or whether you can learn. Money alone could be a big problem.
After 2000, conditions gradually allowed it.
So there were a large number of studying abroad.
On the one hand, children were really hardworking. But another obvious feature is that their families are wealthy. From 2000 to 2020, Chinese students appeared in the third scene.
In the circle of wealthy Chinese students.
They show off their wealth.
They drive sports cars to school.
They rent luxurious houses outside to live in.
They can't eat the school's food. It's common for playboys, although it's short.
In just a dozen years or so,
has formed such a cultural impression.
And even until now,
this image still exists.
Do you know that now? Some schools have been Chineseized.
With a high proportion of Chinese.
As for where they will go in the future,
I don't know about it.
In terms of this learning and living style, the possibility of returning is high. Inheriting the family business or find some new things to do in China around 2020, I think a new situation has emerged.
Competitive schools is not just for Chinese. The new elite class also wants to go to famous schools.
They are not satisfied with domestic.
They go there. Irvine in Los Angeles.
There are 2 large after-school class squares. You can see all the after-school classes.
You can see all of them
At around 3 o'clock p.m., the cars all come. Pick up the kids at 5 o'clock, and all the cars left. Pick up children is another. The other situation is, can't keep up with the competition in China. My goodness, it's so competitive. Example, my child hasn't yet woken up. I guess he will be smart in 3rd year? Now, he can't learn anything well. What should we do? I can't compete. Find another way. This is the current situation. This situation, whether it's not enough in China or can't keep up with the competition, it presents a typical state. The Haitian moms have officially settled in the US. Her lifestyle is the same as in China. What do schools look at? Volunteer hours. We do volunteer work. What does the school look at? Environmental points. So we do environmental. We can do whatever it takes. It's just like in China. The current situation of studying abroad, this situation also has a feature. The younger, the better. So junior high is not too early. And even earlier in primary school. This is the current state. This is the current state of studying abroad.
I just described several stages of studying abroad.
Saving the country. Immigration. And gold plating.
And competition. We have reached this stage.
At this stage, we have something to say. First, it's for Chinese students, the particularly excellent ones, we don't compare, born to be a top student, and their families must give them the best conditions and pursue the best goals. We don't compare, including Eileen G. She was born in the US, but she was definitely raised in Haitian way to be trained out. But she has natural potential. You can't make them. We don't compare this. Let's talk about the average ones.
Or only have a few specialties.
Or those with obvious subject biases.
The Chinese education environment doesn't give them chances.
And have a hard time. These children are actually very talented. Their academic performance, generally speaking, other social skills, communication skill, and so on, are generally good. A few with special subjects. It's even more regrettable. They could have made great progress in some areas. Make rapid, and other subjects can be neglected. However, the Chinese education environment does not provide such conditions. So,
They have to take some so-called international education.
or private education, look at how many Beijing students Shenyi is raised. If you compare them, Haitian moms still can't compare with Shenyi moms. But why are Haitian mothers more famous? Haitian moms are all pushy, and 100%, but maybe a large number of Shenyi mothers, their kids, can't reach the state of being able to be competitive in the domestic education system.
Maybe in an unsatisfactory state.
So they have to take the international route. For those with talents, we only focus on their strengths and develop their strengths. And for those who are average, as long as they go to college, they won't be bad in future. Parents have confidence. Then take the international route. Don't push them too hard. The other one is for mothers. Don't let your child be too young. Going to high school is early. And college is fine. How many need to integrate? If you fit in, you still need to bring your own cultural genes to fit in. You know that even if you were born in America and raised in the US, what's the difference? You are still Chinese. As far as I know, born in America and raised in the US, generation gap. Plus cultural conflicts are more severe. It's still good. This early child were born in America and grow up in the US and go to school. When they reach adolescence, they will tell you that my gender is not sure. I can't confirm it yet. How many Chinese parents can accept this? If they're too young and the risks are too great in this regard, I think mothers should have cultural confidence.
We gave birth to a Chinese child, and it can't change.
Then let him carry the genes of Chinese people.
The future will not be so difficult.
The world will increasingly respect Chinese.
And Chinese culture, with this genetic trait, even if worst comes,
He can stay in the Chinese circle. So here I want to tell mothers that
if possible, go to high school together. Face it with your children for 3 or 4 years. And they'll go to college, and the child's mind will mature. If conditions are not enough, it's no problem to go to college.
of course, mothers will definitely scold me. Just curse freely in the comment section.
And you can also argue about it. This is my personal opinion, and also a father's opinion. I especially hope that more and more excellent,
And more promising Chinese students, they can bring their own cultural genes.
with their complete families and a healthy psychology to embark on their careers,
Whether they are in the US or in China.